Hello there, it's Steve and Richard, New Homes Historian, and we are...
We're vexing.
Yeah, where actually are we? Because this doesn't look very, very promising, mate. We're actually somewhere in Stoke-on-Trent. Oh, and there's a man over there on the top of a mound doing surveying. We actually are on City Waterside. This is the flagship development on City Waterside, where it's a quality collection of 3 and 4 bedroom detached piles of rubble, with a bit of graffiti thrown in, with a bit of a ghost there over there, isn't there? Yeah.
All the free bricks you need.
Yeah, this is, even someone's been making a bit of a wall there, have you noticed?
Yeah.
Over there, but this...
The bricks available for self-build if you want to come down.
This land was originally owned by Redrow. This was actually meant to be phase 2 of the Ivy House paddock site, and this development is accessed off Ivy House Road, and it's due to be a... but I think Redrow let the land go due to selling problems and them not being able to sell the houses to a good profit. But plans are afoot there. You can see there's some chaps over there surveying the grounds, so let's hope big things. Hopefully we might be able to have a chat with them and see who they're working for. New Homes Historian signing out. This is New Homes Historian and Richard. We're here, we should just call ourselves the New Homes Historians really. Anyway, we're here at City Waterside, which is our final video of the collection we're doing. We're now looking at the Ben Bailey Homes Estate in City Waterside. This is a new phase of houses which we're going to have a look at. A lot of these are actually owned by Aspire, so they're all going to be affordable houses for social housing and what have you, but we're just going to have a quick look at some of the detail on the houses.
Diner, was that kitchen, diner, living? I'm not sure.
The brickwork, I think what I like about these houses here, if you notice the brickwork's got a dye in it, a sort of darkish dye, hasn't it? You know, so it actually looks, it actually really does look quite nice. Yeah, it does stand out, doesn't it? And obviously looking, they've got these. That is actually wood. I don't know how long that's for.
Quality feel to it, even though it's...
Yeah, I mean the brickwork's impeccable, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean even on social housing, you know, there is good quality brickwork.
Pointing is
on
a
it.
very high standard.
Yeah, it is. It's almost like raked in. Anyway, we're just coming out of that phase, and we'll just look at the back garden and certainly on these social houses, because you basically do get, now what they've actually done is they've purposely designed low fences across the development, and that's basically just for people to have a bit more of an open plan and nothing untoward going on in the development then, is it? Every house gets its own back garden and shed. I know it's not the biggest back garden in the world, the biggest piece of grass, but you know, at the end of the day it's ready to move in. Now, something really unique here. Look at that, is the back of the property. Why, at the end of the day, most developers wouldn't go to the trouble of rendering the back of a property, would they?
No.
And also then dark bands of brickwork. So what that actually suggests to me is that you actually care about the colour of the brick, what the house looks at the back, as well as it looks at the front. We're going in over to here now. Now these are basically, this is Gladedale's development. It's the same company as this one, and this was their first phase of City Waterside. In their time, I think these were pretty cutting-edge designs.
Yeah.
They didn't really like my fire really, and I go, well, they look absolutely brilliant. But
I like the nice angled roofs.
yeah, but yeah, they are. They were quite unique for Stoke at the time. Homes Historian Richard and Steve here, and we're actually in the former Gladedale development at City Waterside, and we just want to show you how the development's matured. basically this is development now, and we honestly do think, don't we, that I think the development is just looking really, really sorry, shabby, uncared for. The front gardens are just a complete utter mess.
I wouldn't even call it a garden. A garden requires plants and lawn.
Yeah, and it just looks. Never been surfaced, have they, since the day where they're in? How do you expect people to look after houses? The trouble is, at the moment, what we've got is we've got a mix of affordable houses here, and we've got a mix of private houses. You know, if you look just up here, somebody's actually made a bit of an effort on their garden over there, haven't they?
Oh yeah, that's nice.
You know, just on the end here.
Care about how things are.
Yeah, exactly. It isn't much. It isn't much, is it? It isn't much, but it's, you know, a start to actually. Oh yeah, that's my little bit of a garden there. But then everyone else doesn't really seem to care, do they, about how the development looks? Which I think is one of the main problems with community housing now. Is that, you know, these affordable houses, they're just mixing people up. And, you know, areas just become really unwell and unkept very, very quickly, don't they?
Yeah, they should keep the areas set for private housing.
I'm not saying we're snobs, but not everybody. Look, it's like this. Council houses were built for a reason, to house people, okay? It's well renowned that people on council houses, some people don't look after their properties. That's just the way it is. But do you want to mix them with people who want to look after their properties? If you mix them all together, which, okay, that's a fair enough thing to do, but what do you get? You know, what do you get ultimately out of it? I mean, this is just, I think this development, it is looking tired, isn't it? And, you know,
It had so much potential.
exactly, I think when this was built, everyone was looking, wow, that development looks amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, but believe it or not, I mean, you know, like the flats complexes and stuff.